Welcome back. A definite date for the reopening of public schools has yet to be announced. District Superintendent Mary Cooper says that education officials are working hard for public schools to be opened by the beginning of next week. During this morning's press briefing with the National Emergency Management Agency, Cooper disclosed that a number of schools have suffered significant damage.
Many of the schools have been damaged extensively. And so we do have a lot of work to do to a number of the structural, the buildings at our schools. And so we want our parents to be patient, but we are going to try and see if we can have those children back in school early next week.
Two schools, Lewis Yard Primary and Bartlett Hill Primary, are set to relocate due to extensive damage.
We have identified the places, the buildings that we will use to relocate the Lewis Yard Primary School and the Bartlett Hill Primary School. We will begin work moving the furniture, desks and chairs as of today. We hope to begin moving the furniture to relocate those schools. And today as well, we hope to complete the cleanup, the restoration, the physical structure. That's going to take some time. We do want to thank local government in West Grand Bahama because the Martintown Primary School and the 8 Mile Rock High School are well on their way in terms of preparation for the reopening of school.
Residents are advised to stay tuned to the ZNS radio and television network for further updates on the reopening of schools. Mary Star of the Sea incurring some serious damage, but administrators hope to open as early as next week. Italia Hall reports.
The Mary Star of the Sea Catholic Academy has received a significant amount of damage. Principal of the institution, Joy Ritchie Green, says most of the damage occurred in the upper primary block, where the grades 5 and 6 classrooms are located, along with the administration offices.
The roof is severely compromised on the primary office. We had, on the high school side, just shingles would have been blown off. We had quite a number of trees, very large trees uprooted, and we just got clearance from the Port Authority's plumbing inspector because we were concerned about one of our trees that may have compromised our sewage and plumbing, and so we got the all clear for that today.
She says they are currently waiting for an engineer to inspect the premises. She says the school should reopen next week.
We have looked at opening next week Wednesday, just half day Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, because again we're not sure our students what their personal situations are, and so we want to kind of ease in the transition and see how that works. We have to be sensitive to their needs as well, and so we're looking at Wednesday the 19th to begin school at 8:30. First period and running until 12.
The principal says there has been a lot of support from the community.
This is the fourth major hurricane that we would have sustained damage. We used to have, St. Vincent. St. Vincent was damaged 3 times back to back. Here, we weren't affected by Wilma, but definitely Francis and Jane. We had quite a bit of damage and repairs to be made. But the wonderful thing about it, Italia, is that since last week, Friday, we've had people here helping to get the schoolyard in order, volunteers from the church, teachers, parents.
Although the school may be in a state of disrepair, the Mary Star family are praying for a quick turnaround. Italia Hall, ZNS Network News.
The community of Smiths Point also racking up a whole lot of damage as a result of Hurricane Matthew. The storm uncovered a familiar challenge in that coastal community. Coastal erosion has been a major concern for the residents of Smiths Point for many years, and Hurricane Matthew made a bad situation worse. The entrance to the quaint community has been blocked off to vehicular traffic as a safety precaution. The monster storm hit the area just as the government was in the process of constructing a seawall in that community. But resident Marcel Wilson believes there is good in what appears to be a horrible situation.
It gives you a chance to make a better assessment on how to construct the seawall. So, I mean, man, to be honest with you, out here in Smith Point, we're blessed.
Smith's Point is home to the popular fish fry. Marcel's family owns and operates Outrigger's restaurant, which was battered by Hurricane Matthew.
When I first looked at it initially, I thought it was no coming back. And when we walk around and do our survey, proper survey, we see the structure, everything is still standing. The tree was tangled up into the fish fry booth. Looked worse than it really was when we assessed everything. My little brother went on the excavator, took the tree out. Everything began to look a little better, and ain't nothing we can't come back from.
But despite the damage in Smith's Point, Marcel says when he visited other areas on the island, he can't help but to be thankful.
I went into West End yesterday, and when I came back home, I was like, you know what? We have a lot to be thankful for. Yes. And my heart goes out to those people in West End. It's serious. Yeah, but Freeport is made up of resilient people, you know. We'll be back.
He estimates that Outrigger's weekly fish fry should be back up and running in less than a month. Stay with us, there's more after this.